Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, when I saw Uhuru Kenyatta in the rally, at some level in Western region, that is Vihiga County, then the rest in Nyanza. And I think there was a reason why Raila made sure that Uhuru Kenyatta is also reaching out to Western side, so that it will not be seen that it is only in Nyanza, but Luanda is in Vihiga County. So there was a reason for Uhuru Kenyatta to reach out to Luanda. And there is something I remembered, because this was the first rally Uhuru Kenyatta was attending from the time he handed over all the instruments of power. When Uhuru was almost finishing his term in office, many people, especially from Mount Kenya region and Rift Valley, they were telling Uhuru Kenyatta openly, Maliza Wende. That was the saying, Maliza Wende. Sasa watu wamepigwa na ukweli. Like the way people are calling on Uhuru Kenyatta, they feel that it is better we could just have Uhuru for another 5 years, but not William Samoei Ruto. There's that feeling among the people. They see Uhuru Kenyatta more presidential and William Ruto as a tormentor. That one came out clear yesterday. And these people, those who are saying Maliza Wende, actually, they were seeing William Samoei Ruto as a man who is coming in to make the poor rich and to make the rich poor. That was the idea. They thought that Ruto is coming in like Jesus, who is going to help them and if possible even die for them. But little they knew that they were just welcoming another Zakayo, the tax collector. And yes, everyone is admitting today that we have one, the living and the breathing Zakayo of our times. And many people will remember Uhuru Kenyatta for these words.
Seveni dynasty baya. Asara tawara. Na handu hago ukatugeria tukiwe ne tugithondeke thina uyu ri nigetha uguo roiga renda guteithia ukimateithie na njira ya mari handu hago ukakumaikiria matururu kuu ri umateithie na njira ya ndwitikire haha tucenjie mbeca cingihe na nigetha anake aya mahote guthoma na mahote kuona wira na nigetha magavana mao mahote kwambiriria mafactory kuu nigetha anake mandikwo na nigetha tuhote kuongerera barabara iria turaka jameni kwa sababu njia ya kumaliza umaskini ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba umeweka investment. Sasa kama huna investment
So during campaign, there was one side where, a coin has two sides. So we have people who are seeing the other side of the coin, Nabi, who used to weep in the church and of course also weep the emotions. Because when you are not well informed, you vote on emotion. So those who are not well informed, they were voting on emotion. Someone will just come and whip the emotion. They see the tears. They feel that, hallelujah, we have Jesus who is taking us to heaven. And indeed, they had the Nabi. And on the other side, they were framing Uhuru Kenyatta as Mulevi. So Nabi versus Mulevi. Yesterday, people are still remembering Uhuru Kenyatta, the man this other team referred to as Mulevi. And people are feeling so pain to be in the hands of Nabi, the man whom they believe that he is going to make all the poor people, just through a miracle, to become rich. Those words I have remembered, and I know most of you have remembered. Some people feel that if we could not have Raila as the president, why couldn't Uhuru Kenyatta continue? But because our constitution does not allow that, there's no way Uhuru would continue to hold on power. So now, in the hands of Nabi, people are now paying impunitive taxes in this country. Because now we have been left in the hands of tax collector. He's collecting even more than what is expected for him to collect. You know, there's some level you can collect taxes. But when you go extreme to an extent, you become a pickpocketer. So Uhuru Kenyatta left us in the hands of a pickpocketer. And is doing it in a proper designed way. Such that even you can be confused not to understand the reality. That's why they will come and tell you Uhuru left nothing. The treasury was totally dry. But then you see their budget, they have spent close to 4 billion shillings. So you tell, Uhuru left us in the hands of a liar and is doing it. He has managed to do it. So there is that feeling of the Uhuru regime. Because up to now, there are several things. We cannot say that Ruto has done nothing. Ruto has done so many things. But all those things, it means to impoverish people and send more. Even those who are in the middle class, they have been pushed back to the poverty line. That's where we are as of now. So, watu wakiona Uhuru wanakumbuka bei ya unga. Vile watu waliona Uhuru Kenyatta wakakumbuka bei ya mafuta. Vile watu waliona Uhuru Kenyatta wakakumbuka bei ya mkate. Vile wameona Uhuru Kenyatta wakakumbuka bills za electricity. There are so many things they have remembered because Uhuru would think about, what about the poor? What about those who are on the poverty line? Will they afford this life? Then something comes in, he say subsidy. So let us try to make it affordable for everyone. If we remember Uhuru Kenyatta, they used to tell us that Uhuru Kenyatta ni mtu wa kukopa ameleta madeni Kenya. This government just came in. William Ruto alifanya nini mara ya kwanza? Ilikuwa ni kukopa. So people have a feeling of Uhuru was better than William Ruto. And that is just one day Uhuru Kenyatta has appeared in public rally. Those who are in Mount Kenya don't know what they're thinking about. It was like if Uhuru just leave power, we all become rich. But now they're becoming more poor. The rich are being made more rich. Wale wako huko juu. Sababu the big boys in the house ndio wanashughulikiwa. Actually, we have been subjected to political interdenomination Thanksgiving prayer service every day. Hata mimi nashangaa. Like right now, these people are in Nakuru for a Thanksgiving interdenomination prayer service. So you come overtax us, and then on Sunday, you take us to a church political prayer event. Hata sijui Mdavid anawezana na hii mambo. I feel that wamemfinya zaidi because he's a one man who would want to have his space at least once in a Sunday. Afanye vitu zake. But right now, he has no time even to breathe. Anapelekwa mbio. Every Sunday here, there, and there. Kazi ya ofisi, ishe Friday. Watu wachukue off Saturday na Sunday. Waende kanisani kuomba. Sasa niulize swali. I think Uhuru was better. And he was giving us Raila as the option. I'm just asking myself, William Ruto is branding himself as a Christian. What about our Muslim brothers and sisters in this country? Because now he organized for those interdenomination things and all of them. Where is he leaving our Muslim brothers and sisters in this country? They don't have even a space to breathe. They are being suffocated. Because that's how Ruto would want to brand himself in this country. Remember, presidency is a symbol of unity. Is he uniting Kenyans or those few Christians? Remember, when he got to this church, he's using our resources. This is taxpayers' money. When you go to church, okay? Wanaendesha hii magari, mafuta ya serikali. Kila kitu, security ile anatembea nayo yote serikali. Sasa hiyo si inaenda kwa Kristo. What about Muslim? What about that? Is he telling Kenya that he's just a president for Christians? Or the Hindu also are there, and the Muslim and the hao wengine ndio namna gani? Buddhist. Na hao wote. Na hata wale wenye hawaamini. Because once you become the president, soko iko na wazimu na iko na watu wenye akili timamu. Kwa hivyo pia nchi iko hivyo. Haiko tu na line moja ni hii. No. Kenya is not Saudi Arabia. We will say that it is just a Islamic state. It's not. We are not a religion state. So there are so many things I have seen on the reaction from the people on ground. For the first time when Uhuru Kenyatta appeared in a public rally, people are feeling that we are in hands of wrong people. We are in hands of people who are prepared with the appetite to rob us. They are even going to an extent of bringing in NSSF. A president wants to increase the amount of money, not even double, but triple, in NSSF, but he's not adding people more salary. First of all, NSSF is good if he's going to add salary. Ongeza watu mishahara. But then I will tell you the reason why he's bringing NSSF. It is for in his own interest. You know, when you are 30 years, na unafanya kazi, before 10 years come, hata ukifikisha 40 utaitisha hiyo pesa, bado iko tu huko. These people want to collect this money in double, triple numbers so that they can use it to do their business. At the end of the day, they earn profit from that money. Kabla irudishwe, na haina interest at the end of the day. So their focus is to do business with your money. Forget about this thing they're telling us about NSSF and all those other shenanigans. They are in the business. So I'm seeing people remembering Uhuru Kenyatta and feeling that there is something they are missing. It is better they could have Raila, or if not, worst come to the situation, then Uhuru Kenyatta should be the person. That feeling is among Kenyans.